E3. All right. So we are literally 34 minutes out. Uh, it's begun. E3 has officially begun with all these press conferences. I am sitting in the dark. It is middle of the day time because I'm going to check out all the new stuff, everything that's coming out. I am actually running this on a totally different desktop than I usually do, so hopefully everything goes right. So far, so good. Looks like everything's going pretty decent. Look at that. Looks like the devil in it. Yeah. So E3 or the EA Play press conference, I should say. I'm looking for some Anthem. I'm looking for some Battlefield 1. I'm looking for possibly a little bit of the old Star Trek game stuff. Battlefield 1 I think is kind of done. So hopefully we get a announcement or two of the single player game, which is like kind of like a predecessor to the Force Unleashed series. Who knows? Maybe we could even get a Force Unleashed 3 because I'm pretty sure there was only 2 of them. I know that there was like Amy Hennig. She was working on a single player narrative, story driven game and everything. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm looking forward to at this press conference. I don't think another Need for Speed is going to be announced. What else? Dragon Age. The sports games are kind of when it comes to EA. I really don't care for the Madden stuff. I'm into basketball. I've done a few years of Madden underneath my belts. Yeah. All right. So I'm just making sure right now behind the scenes proper. Pop that up to there, and that's still gonna work. Hell, literally set up a whole stream on this desktop just within the last couple hours. So 31 minutes and counting. Everybody is co-streaming this. Everybody. Yeah, let me just. The Twitch channel is, I'm guessing, probably doing the same, literally the same thing. It's just co-streaming. So co-stream and a co-stream. Yep, it's the same thing. No talk show stuff. I was kind of hoping maybe there'd be a little bit of a pre-talk show thing, but there's not. So now we have to wait a whole half hour. So I think I'm gonna do is let's do a little bit of a Let's Talk Live. So Let's Talk Live. I kind of covered everything. I don't know. Maybe I just went live. Let's talk about Anthem. Anthem is pretty much gonna be picking up where. You know what? I feel like I can. That's better. Let's just turn the green screen. Let's just turn the lights on. The green screen goes on. We have 30 minutes till. So, yeah. But yeah, Anthem. After all the trailers, after all the hype, after everybody talking, everything about it and everything, all that stuff, I could really see it becoming, because like you got Casey Hudson there, you got the half of the team that worked on the old Mass Effect games, the really good Mass. Everything is there. Green just went black. Oh! So now we actually have a pre-show going on. Okay. Me. Hey, Andrew Renee, nice. All right.
Is the biggest one yet, it's safe to say.
Oh, most certainly. You guys, this is an amazing 3-day
That seems good.
gaming
That seems
festival.
good.
There are games for every genre, every age group.
Every fan of games.
Dude, we've got all kinds of free stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
There's trivia. There's prizes.
We are now at
There's
E3.
A ball pit. A ball pit? What? Yep, that's happening here at EA Play. So you can go in and jump in there if you feel like it. There's a family fun zone. There are all kinds of sections.
Yeah, it's a
and
family
scenarios
fun
to go check
thing.
out if you come to EA Play.
Wow, there are literally thousands.
When the
of
press
people
conference
standing
starts up, though, I
outside
will
right
be
now. But Jose,
gonna kick off the
you
lights.
said this was your third.
I'm gonna simulate sitting inside the building like I do every year.
The first EA
Maybe
Play
one year
was
I'll
the
actually be
Old
inside the
West,
building.
and there was
That'd be a
games that
dream.
people wheeled out in horse and carriage.
Actually, I don't know if I'd ever want to go to the
But
press.
no, as I said, it's safe to say that this is.
I
the
kind
biggest
of
EA
rather
Play. So many games, a
like
lot of people
watch
are
it
excited to
on
hear about.
my own
It's not
screen
only
and
just the games,
everything.
As I mentioned, there's 100 hours of streaming going on from a lounge somewhere that I haven't been
Then you don't
invited
have to
to.
worry
Jose, I
about
gotta
people
interrupt you.
coughing
Do
or
you hear this
yelling
amazing
or
echo that's
whatever.
happening since we're on that giant screen back there?
I love the sound of my voice. That was it.
So I couldn't resist.
Oh,
Just the
man,
story you
these
were telling
hosts,
about being in the middle
just
of
like
the
me,
game.
they're trying to fill in as much time as possible. While we got 28 minutes left to go before the actual conference happens.
Great. I have seen so many amazing developers who are super excited to show off their games on stage in just a little bit. You sometimes forget just
How much work goes into all this stuff? You know how many times I've heard that? How much work goes into everything at E3, which it is a shit ton of work.
It's a theater thing, maybe. Oh, sorry. I don't actually. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just the developers that are international. It's fans that have literally come from all over the world. To check
Yeah,
out the games that
E3
they're
is
showing here.
like
Maybe even get a
the
chance to play some
show
of the
to
games
go
that
to
they've been waiting
now.
play.
It is
Well, Jose,
bigger
I'm
in
so glad you
Gamescom,
brought that up.
bigger
I have a
than
couple fans right here that I can talk to, so I'm gonna send you
what's the Comic Con. It's bigger than like everything. E3 is a grand day, but it's been also around the long.
We've got tons of people who have been lined up here in Hollywood, sweating outside in the sun, and we're going to talk to a couple of them. First up, we've got this very tall gentleman. Hey there, what's your name?
With a championship on his.
Expert from the Dynasty. That is a fancy gamer tag you have there. So what's the deal with this belt?
So in my Madden league, when you win a championship,
Oh, it's a Madden
you show off the
championship? Oh,
championship.
man.
So I got the belt, so everybody knows I'm the champ.
Oh,
All right,
you
so he's
are.
got the belt, so that
at
means
that.
you're obviously here to play Madden. Is there a particular part of the game you're looking forward to trying out most?
I'm a CFM guy, so I can't wait to see what they did with the gameplay for CFM. But of course, I love MUT too, so I know it's going to be an exciting year for Madden 19. I can't wait.
Well, we've got some surprises in the show. We'll have a great time at
This is
Madness
surprises.
this weekend, and we'll check in with you a little bit.
This is running
All
at
right, so we got some more
108060.
people
Yes,
here.
it
Hey
is.
guys, how's it going? What's your name?
I'm Josh, aka Tank87.
He must be a
Josh, I see you're
Titanfall
wearing a
player.
Titanfall 2 shirt here. You a big Respawn fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. I mean, the first and second game, especially the
Too
second
bad
game,
Respawn is
I mean,
being converted
they were
over
just
to
incredible.
the Call of
The
Duty
campaign
team.
For the second one was
Uh,
just like it hit you in the gut, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And you also have a dice lanyard on there. What's that about?
I got this in Dice Sweden. I won that sweepstakes about 2 years ago.
That's cool.
With Monster, and I got to go 5 days, all expense paid trip, and Dice treated us like better than Rockstars, you know. I mean,
that
That's some
sounds
good
awesome.
stuff.
I don't get to go do that.
I mean, they said like it was like super exclusive, and we
The
felt like we felt really good that
esports
they let us in,
division.
you know? I mean, I can't wait to see them. Like, I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 5 today, and
Security's
it's
running
gonna-
for
it's
somebody.
gonna, like,
You're gonna
it's
kick
like a-
somebody's
it's just awesome,
ass.
you know? I'm really
Han
glad
Solo
that, you know,
season. I don't know, man.
Love what
Battlefront
they are
2.
showing at the press conference.
I definitely,
So
I
I'm
got,
gonna let
I
you
gotta
go
get
in and enjoy the fan
back
fest,
more into
and have a great
Battlefront 2. It's
weekend.
over on the Xbox, so that's where I
All right,
got
we
it. So
a
it's
couple more
like
here for you
a little bit
guys.
harder
Look at
to
you two in your matching
keep up with it
jerseys.
when there's
What's your
so
name?
much going on
My
on
name is Jacob,
PlayStation.
aka Lord Jacob 97 on Xbox.
Greg, aka Space Cat on
Oh, this
Xbox
is all
as well.
FIFA stuff. Yeah.
Well, clearly, you're here to play FIFA.
Um,
Of course.
I'm ready for that.
I
I'm ready for the
have
game.
won a tiny little championship in FIFA
What
before,
do you guys think about the cover star?
but
I was happy about that. I'm excited that they're gonna do that.
let me
Ronaldo
turn this
first
down
year.
so I can actually talk a little bit.
Best player in the world.
But yeah, Battlefront 2, you know, I still actually, I'm gonna end up streaming it, probably, maybe the single player to that, the story mode on it and everything. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna story mode. I'm probably just gonna play it. But I will talk about it just a little bit. You know, I'll do a mini let's talk stream after I finish the campaign up on. But the multiplayer on it though is very interesting because it seems like Valve, you know, Dice has really actually figured out how to make the multiplayer run the right way. It's not, there's not so much loot boxes. I mean, there's still loot boxes there, but you can't buy them. And everything it runs like old school Battlefield where you unlock stuff in Battlefront 2. So, that's, it's good on their part that they actually are finally maybe learning from their mistakes. And supposedly, this next, Battlefield 5 is not supposed to have any loot boxes. It's no pay to win stuff. Everything is actually set up legitly like old school Battlefield games where you earn your weapons, you earn your unlocks, and you go on. We got this Madden stuff, in-game footage. This is in-game footage. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming off the same rig that I'm watching this. It looks like this stream looks a little bit pixelated. Like it's a little bit choppy. What do we got for can I check out the facts on facts? Go to video stats real quick. 64 megabytes memory usage, 1080 displays at weird ass resolution, 60 FPS, 2 skip frames. Yeah, everything looks like it's running good. The next generation graphics engine. Madden on the phone. Well, no wonder why. It's mobile. Yeah, I just realized what I was watching there. Madden mobile. That's a thing.
And putting these graphics on it because it's not what we've seen in the past.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work.
Madden mobile is a thing.
Short answer.
Yeah, we've done a lot of great job with it. And then of course we have the new head-to-head mode here, which is called Overdrive as well.
Okay, so let's talk about this the mode you're playing right now.
I don't know if I
This
care
score
about
is
Madden
339 to
mobile.
102.
That's right, it is.
There's something not right about that. How do you have so many points? Are you just that good? at
I'm
making
that good, yes. So
There it is.
the cool thing about what's the goal of Overdrive, the new head-to-head mode, is that you have to score more fantasy points in 3 minutes of real time against your opponent's preset defense. So
Like a DJ messing with all my audio saying.
Every passing yard you're getting points for, compared to just like traditional football things like touchdowns, field goals. Extra
They
points,
are the
stuff like that.
development team for a mobile
Play
game.
fantasy point style.
Yeah, so a lot of action, a lot of point swings, stuff like that.
I was gonna say you have 427.
All right,
touchdowns.
20, just under 22 minutes.
A lot of touchdowns.
22 minutes, and then we may
One of the
see
things I noticed about is, let's talk
possibly,
about,
okay,
captains.
like I
You guys
said,
tell us earlier
Anthem,
that there's gonna be captains.
Battlefield
How does
5,
captains play a role in Madden
possibly
NFL?
Dragon Age, possible brand new Star Wars game. Definitely going to be showing off that Han Solo season, Battlefield, or Battlefront 2. What else? The sports stuff is going to be there, the Madden, the FIFA.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Maybe, possibly something Need for Speed, but I really don't think so.
That was $100.
Dead Space. Maybe, possibly, if at all, some Dead Space stuff for you. This could be, like I said, it could be a very stacked show. Everything at E3 this year it's on point. Good stuff.
And is there,
Most everything.
Is there specific
'Cause there is
captains for
some
each
stuff
team?
that
Is
is like,
how
what?
It's going to be played out,
No.
or are you guys like, can I choose my own
You can
captain?
choose your own captain. Like choose your own one to augment your team, whatever works for you.
Hopefully, whatever we see tonight
and
also
when
at
choosing
EA
different
Play
captains,
is
how's
not
that
going to
gonna
be
affect the way I
recycled
play or
over
he
again
plays?
in any of the Microsoft or the Sony press conferences. Although EA and Microsoft, the EA Access connection between those two companies, you probably end up half of the Microsoft stuff is probably going to be,
Now, one of
some
the things I
EA
noticed
Access
that when you look at the
stuff.
screen, there's a little
Them
meter at
talking
the
about
bottom.
how good their numbers
What's
are.
this meter all about?
So one of the things,
Maybe some new hardware from Microsoft, like that disability controller, which is cool. It's it's very nice that they're making that stuff. But yeah,
So if I'm getting alerts in game saying, hey,
all right, I can turn that audio
what I can do is I can
down,
use those
put it in the
tactics on
background.
right side of the play call screen to adjust how my defense is
Madden mobile. I don't think anybody really cares about that. 20 minutes.
and he didn't.
Getting a little hyped. I don't want to be hyped. I am getting a little hyped.
It's like you
Just a
were the
little bit.
Cavs and he
Just
was
a
the
little.
Dubs. Yes. That's how many points you lost by. But so tell me a little bit just quickly about the gameplay style when playing against each other.
I like how the mobile game. Mobile games are technically more they're more profitable and almost more successful than console and PC gaming combined, right? The mobile Madden gets the pre-show outside of the building. E3 for you. Love it. I don't want to, that's the thing. Hey, New York's finest. Welcome back. I don't want to see the mobile stuff on the main stage. I really don't. I don't care for it to be main.
Titans and Dolphins. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys have to do that.
Can we move on from the mobile game?
This year, we all know it's going to be the Niners year. Praise Jimmy Jesus. And all his
Can we just move on from the mobile game?
Madden NFL Overdrive, and now we are going to find out what's happening from football to football as we hit the pitch and see what's
The
going
football.
on in the world of FIFA.
Yeah, it goes from football to football.
Hey guys, it's Spencer here from Spencer
Hey,
FIFA
there's the main
from
stage.
Amsterdam. We've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoffs and we've successfully found the 32 best players in the world, all of which have qualified
Oh,
for the FIFA
these guys are the best of the best in the world at FIFA. Okay. I don't play a lot of FIFA. I have played some FIFA before. I actually did a little bit of a series on YouTube back years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, that's good. If they are competing and making a little bit of money, doing their thing that they love to do in FIFA, win the championship, a trophy, a belt, or whatever whatever it is, good on them. Good for them. That's more than I've done.
It's been a packed out season with events from all over the world. We've had tournaments such as the FUT Cups in Barcelona.
I mean, look at that. They got a damn trophy and everything for FIFA. Man,
Bundesliga and La Liga all form part of
pretty
the Global
good.
Series. We've seen other events such as the Gfinity Elite Series and ESWC, but all roads led to Amsterdam, where we've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series.
You know what I watch for esports? I watch a lot of the FGC stuff. I watch a lot of the Dragon Ball, the Tekken, a little bit of the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. MKX just had a tournament. I've been watching a lot of that stuff this last year, maybe year and a half. Before that, I actually, funny story on where I actually got my start in live streaming as a thing was actually MLG TV. Dude, enough. That's it. We got 16 minutes, but yeah, MLG went over there, started watching some of the Optic game and stuff because I remembered those guys from way back on G4 TV when they used to have. I'm pretty sure it was G4 TV. I can't say for absolutely sure because I can't find any videos of it, but I remember there being Call of Duty tournaments every once in a great while on G4, and it was Optic and Fear and another team with a blue monster logo and everything. And back then, playing COD 4, man, that is amazing. They're making money off from playing Call of Duty. Now look at everything that we got going. So yeah, MLG. I actually started watching live stream. Came over to Twitch. Yeah. E3 started getting big over here. Then started doing a bunch of Madden videos. I did a lot of Madden videos. I think I did 2 seasons of Madden videos. I did 1 mini season of FIFA. One of my biggest things I ever had on YouTube was Need for Speed. What was it? 2015 there, the reboot sort of Need for Speed. That was my biggest series ever. EA's kind of got a close spot on. That's the reason why I'm okay, EA, do it. We're doing it. We're the Nintendo thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be co-streaming Nintendo event. Maybe I'll just check it out. Maybe I will just do them all. But yeah, EA. I've got a long history of. Goes all the way back to one of the first games ever played was Need for Speed. It was either Hot Pursuit or something like that. Yeah, Hot Pursuit 2, I think it was, had. So. And also, my favorite series of all time, or my favorite trilogy of all time, is the original Mass Effect. So, I'm really wondering what BioWare is going to be pulling out with this Anthem. They said Anthem's kind of supposed to be taking up the hole that Mass Effect is left because Andromeda didn't see it. Anthem's supposed to be filling up that hole, and and that's going to be their next 10-year major series next to Dragon Age, which I'm like, okay, shit, go ahead. We're definitely going to be seeing Anthem tonight. I'm really wondering if we're going to be seeing. That's a big. So I think they're talking about.
Let's go ahead and stream it. So we are actually streaming 100 hours, 100 games with 100 streamers, from Baby Ariel to King Batch to Ali A to Juan Pa, streamers from all over the world, and we are going 24 hours.
I remember Ali A. I used to watch him.
And we will be going through Tuesday.
Well, man, go big or go home, I guess.
He sold out so bad. I watched a little bit of Ali A's videos recently. He sold out so damn bad for Call of Duty.
Just talking about that, when we were interviewing the fans downstairs, there's clearly going to be people awake in all these different time zones.
Yes, thankfully we had so many streamers that were like, give me the 3 a.m., give me the 5 a.m. So thank goodness you can check that out.
What? So they're
twitch.tv/EA.
so they're pulling a Call of Duty with it then. Like Race to Prestige Call of Duty style. They're gonna have one streamer after another streamer after another streamer playing their games or whatever.
You gotta have a fave, right?
You know that my heart sits in Edmonton with the BioWare team. So Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition are two of my favorites in the vault. They're actually just my favorites. So I'm also excited to see everything that's going to go on with Anthem this week.
I swear I didn't pay her to say that, you guys. We just are both big BioWare fans. Well, Lena, thank you so much for talking to me today. And don't forget to check out that 100 hours, 100 streamers, you guys. It's going to be amazing. So right now, I'm going to
where my volume's at on
Palladium to get ready for the press conference, which is going to start in
first
just
time
a
ever
few
streaming
minutes.
out from
So
this
I'm gonna
PC
send it over
rig.
to Jose, who I believe is in the Sims booth. Jose, what
Hopefully
are you doing over there?
Hopefully everything's all good.
Oh, hello. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. Here at the Flower Wall in the Sims booth. That's right. We are talking
Oh
about
god, the Sims. Oh no. No. I don't give two shits about it.
Couple of game changers, Deli and James.
There's a lot of people that like the Sims. Me, I'm over here like no.
So tell us a little bit about who you
Can't.
are and
I
what
can't
makes you
do
so
Sims.
prolific in the world of the Sims.
I'm Deligracy, and I'm a
Ah man, I don't know if I've ever actually like I've watched some Sims, but I don't think I've ever actually dived into it. I really don't think I would care for it. No, wait. There was one game a while ago, like years ago, that I actually
Other
dived.
Sims fans excited about the season.
because you have rain and snow.
Oh, we are 11 and a half minutes. 11 and a half minutes, just over 10 minutes away from the freaking whole enchilada starting up and going. Good stuff.
And when winter is coming, you know what happens, right? It's going down in the world of the Sims. Oh yeah. That's
Oh man.
So tell me a little bit about the aspect of adding.
I don't know really. It's like I want to talk a lot more about what to expect from the conference, which it's like okay, so Battlefield 5, I can end up seeing them doing like a celebrity thing, like a tournament, like they did for Battlefield 1, which is just usually that's just kind of laughable. You know, it's like one of those things of like, oh, okay, we have we have how many people? It's like 12 people over on this side, 12 people on that side, wherever the hell it is there, whatever the number is, you know, and they end up making an ass out of themselves most of the time. So I don't know.
Well, funnily enough, it is on the computers here, so you can play it if you're an EA player, but not the real life weather.
It's very true. And
Sim.
if you're not here,
if I was to ever go to E3
of EA games,
and go to like EA Play and everything,
sneak peek about what you see in seasons.
I would probably be on the shooter. Like this year, I would go Battlefield 1. I would check that out for 15, 20 minutes, whatever. Like one match of Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. Sorry. I would check that stuff out, and then if they had like Anthem, try and get hands on with that for a second. But stuff like the sports games and Sims and all that stuff, I'd probably just I'd end up saying nah. I just wait until it comes out. or play a demo of it later on or something.
And again, you know, like what is it
Like,
about
that's
that
a
world
smart
where
money,
you
in
can
my
create
opinion.
your own
Just
world
go
where you're
and check
kind of
out,
getting to
you
create your own
know,
seasons and tweak that a little bit? How does that make you feel
stuff
like
that you're not going to be
once
seeing
you discover
for.
that?
It's the creativity for me. Like I've always growing up, I love building with Lego.
All right, less than 10.
So being able to
Less
create
than
your own
10.
world, tell the stories with the Sims. The
When
way
it gets down to like the 3-minute mark, I'm going to kick off the light and we're going to do this thing. I'm going to be sitting in the dark,
it's just the freedom.
just like if I was sitting in the arena.
Sandbox games.
And then
you
we're
guys
going to
dig
check out
something
all
up
these
and down,
trailers. I
start
get,
again, like it never ends.
So what's been your favorite
Yeah.
expansion so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
come on.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that timer is going forever. It's taking forever.
Because you got to have pets and a new world, and that was a heap of fun. Probably cats and dogs or city living, where you can live in like big apartment buildings and go to festivals. Yeah.
For me, it would be get to work so far because able to run retail stores, so you can become an entrepreneur, sell whatever you want from the catalog. I love
Oh,
that. I
yay.
love that aspect of
Oh,
being
yay.
able to make my way in the world.
He's like, I love playing games because, you know, I love the job part of it. I love getting to work with my Sims, putting those Sims to work. Lazy Sims
It's
just
the
lying around. I
waiting.
get to lie around and hopefully in the sun.
All the waiting.
Maybe you like lying around in the snow.
I will say, though, this desktop is actually working so far really, really good versus my old ass busted up desktop.
Chance to make Snow Angels when the Sim Seasons expansion hits everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And thank you.
Pretty
Hopefully
sure
you
it's
guys have a great
actually
gameplay.
like
And now
looking
let's
a
take
lot
look
better
at exactly
too.
what I've been talking about with this trailer for the Sim Seasons.
Oh no, geez, they're showing the Sims trip. Okay, if you're showing the Sims now, you do not get to show it during main stage. That's the rule. If you're showing it now, you do not show it during main stage. You show the really awesome stuff that everybody's been talking about for months. Don't show us no stupid stuff on main. Of course they're going to. They're going to be like, hey, you showed up for Anthem, we give you Sims. Yep. And then 10 months later, we're all, fuck you! I want to see somebody hack this shit and like recreate game. Like, that snowy scene looked a lot like Beyond Two Souls. A part in there. And now he is a superhero. Of course.
All that and
Why
more
wouldn't
coming
they?
June 22nd to The Sims. But now, say you're interested in perhaps working in the games industry. That's what I do. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I'd like to do more. I'd like to learn more. So that's why I found Shannon here to explain a little bit about how I could get a job in the games industry. First off,
This is
Shannon,
kind of interesting.
how are you going to help me get a job
Oh,
in
geez.
this industry that I love so much?
Absolutely. Gaming industry opens up such a variety of opportunities and careers within this
Oh,
industry.
senior
And that's what I
recruiter.
love about it. Doesn't matter if you want to be a developer, if you want to be finance, analyst, we have all types of opportunities for you. And that's what we're here for. I'm a recruiting team, is to partner with you, help you identify what skill sets align with your passions and career.
Now, is that a tough gig to be a recruiter for the video games industry? Because it seems like, I mean, lots of people love video games. I assume a lot of people want to work in the games industry. How do you find and pick perfect spots for people?
I always tell people network with who you know in the industry and make sure you're engaging new people to learn from them as well. But for us, we actually just want to engage all talent. There's so many different types of skill sets and levels that we want to include into our industry.
Very true.
That's what makes it diverse, so we can have such great experiences for everybody.
Very true.
And as a recruiter, how cool is it for you to get to come to something like EA Play and see all these people who are passionate about video games and you might even be hiring someday?
Oh, it's so exciting. The vibe here is great. I love knowing that we're surrounded by
The
such
melting
creative
pot of
people
just
and passionate people
everyone.
about the industry. And it's just great to see that come into our culture and see what environments get pushed through all the other different teams.
Now, you can be a recruiter for tons of things. There's tons of jobs out there. What is it about the games industry that is the perfect place to be recruiting for? I mean, because as I said earlier, there's so many passionate people, but how different is it working within the games industry than it is with some of the other industries?
It's such a fun environment to be in. That's the great thing. With all the different creative people that you're surrounded by, you can learn from every day. There's new technologies going on in the game industry. It's just an exciting environment, and that allows you to be an individual. We really embrace that within the culture.
And what got you
always
into this
something going
industry?
on
I
in the
mean,
games
again,
industry, which
let's
is
make this
actually
exact,
really
but
cool.
What is it about games that brought you
There's
into
no
that
off
industry?
season.
I'm passionate about gaming. I love to game, and for me to be able to merge recruiting with gaming is a dream come true for me. So I encourage that to anybody. If you love gaming, get out there, go to EA Careers, check it out, see what we have for you to check to potentially just be involved with. Like I said, we have everything from recruiting, HR, finance, artists, designers, programmers. We love every type of skill set.
So that's all we have to do is go to ea.com/careers.
EA.com/careers. Check out our world, check out our locations across the globe.
Shannon, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great time.
I'm going to have an awesome time. And that's just one job that you can get in the games industry, but perhaps playing video games is the job you want. That's right, playing the games. How about playing the games way before they even come out? EA has
Yeah,
play testing
QA
available
testers.
for you. That's right, you can be a gameplay
Or
tester. That
play
means playing games
testers. Okay,
months,
they used to be called
sometimes
QA
years
testers.
before they come out, and having the
Yeah,
opportunity to
give
help
feedback,
develop
get
that
rewards.
game and make sure
What?
that it's the perfect
Play
game and the
testing,
game
huh?
you want it to be. Maybe you live in the United States, Canada, Sweden, Australia, London. EA has studios in
I'm
all
actually
those
gonna check that
locations
out.
make
I'm
it
not gonna
super
lie.
easy for you to go to. So if you just go to ea.com/playtesting, you can find the perfect career path for you in testing.
Can you
video
get paid
games.
for play
It sounds
testing?
so
I mean, you
amazing.
are
You
you
don't
are a
live in those
tester at that
areas?
point.
There's something in there for you too. Why? Because you can possibly test games from the comfort of your own home. You don't even need to leave the bed.
Yeah,
You could
but
just be
don't
hanging
even
out
think
in
about
Jam
streaming them
Jam,
because they're not
testing
released
video
yet.
games, giving your feedback and helping how these video games are made. So once again, ea.com/playtesting. Go there, find out all the information. You'll make a couple clicks here and there, and you too can be playtesting.
You click a
video
here, you
games
click a there,
way
then
before they
you
come
click
out.
on this
You're
and
telling
that,
me
and
what's
then the
coming out,
next
so
thing
I
you
know all
know,
the
you're a
secrets.
play tester. Yeah.
Because who doesn't want to
Okay.
do that? I want to do that. So that's, again, playtesting. Go check it out. And now we're going to go ahead inside and see what Andrea's doing. I think she's
All
I
right,
think she's
I'm
busy.
gonna kick off the
She
lights.
looks a little too busy for me. But look at all those people. Those people in there sitting down, hanging out, getting ready for the show. EA
I am
players
now in the dark.
only a
Can't
few
see me
minutes
at
away.
all. That's all right.
And that is what's happening inside the Palladium. But I want to learn a little
In the
bit more
Palladium.
about the Palladium itself. And that's why I found my man Dylan right here. Dylan,
How you doing?
how you doing, brother?
All right.
Tell me about the Palladium. What is it about this venue that makes it so special and keeps EA coming back for each EA play?
So the Palladium opened in 1940. The opening night, Frank Sinatra was an opener on the bill. And since
Not
then,
even the closer?
Not
Old
even the
Blue Eyes was the opener?
opening. So
The opening
since then,
act.
about everyone's played here: Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Prince,
Yep.
Elton John, lately Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, Dave Chappelle filmed a special here. So about
It's a
everything
good
in
arena.
between. And then last year, EA came in for the first time, transformed
sound
the parking
arena.
lot, the venue, blew it up even more this year. And so now we have this festival here with gaming, music. It's a great time.
And so, what is it about EA Play that excites you the most?
I just like the transformation of the venue. We take over the whole block, close down streets.
That's
There's
right.
thousands of people that come through, have a good time. They have A-list talent that come and play concerts at night. It's a really good time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's a little bit about the Palladium. And now, let's head inside and check out the show.
Whoa! Yeah, we're
Fun zone.
like
She told me to wrap.
we're like 40 seconds.
We're still going.
40
We're not wrapping.
seconds away
We're still.
from
I was
the
lied to.
coolness starting out.
Welcome to the
Whoa!
Benefit
Are
Fun
those
Zone, my friend.
are those
This
arcade
is where
racer
you can
machines?
Get all your real racing action on. It may be a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair with a steering
A
wheel.
mobile game
There are
in a
4 stages.
race
Look
chair.
at this guy's jumping the stage. He's like, I'm ready. I'm jumping in live. No pressure, but the camera's on.
Everybody's watching you,
There's a ball pit
kid.
over here. There's food over here.
There is
We're going
millions
inside.
of people
Let's
watching
head
you.
inside.
How many people are actually
Check out
watching
the
this?
show.
Holy shit! There is almost 95,000 people watching, and we are go. All right, let's do this. Trying to do a little audio management. Let me blast this in my headphones here. Hold on. The Battlefield. Seeing some Madden. I'm seeing some Sims. There's some Anthem. Back to Battlefield 5. Some Star Wars stuff. All right. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Still kind of doing audio management a little bit. But we're good. We're good. Ooh, 3D. Anthem. Man, next year we need a way of watching this shit in VR. We need that. Yeah!
Oh my gosh, how cool was that?
It was so cool.
That was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee.
The first of the big shows of E3.
I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show.
Remember right, she's from
It's gonna
Twitch,
be a
I
lot
think.
of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free.
You know
Now,
what?
inside the theater
Take it
here,
easy.
there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions.
I'm streaming right now.
We're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that,
This is literally the first time I've ever done anything like live with E3. Usually I always
multiplayer. Now,
check
if you
out
were not here
trailers
the first
afterwards and
month,
like
yeah,
break
we
down
got
trailers
that
afterwards.
last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited?
There's an esports World Cup happening.
Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
Woo.
Well, it wouldn't be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
Jeez, guys.
let's get things started.
And roll the intro. That's some Battlefield. Hello. Hi, Battlefield. Oh, we got some Battlefield 5. Oh, shit. Look into the eyes of the Battlefield 5. V. All these guys. You always be seeing these guys.
Time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you. You want to see
Yeah, what's
more
up with her arm?
simulations.
That
You wanna
mechanical
know how
arm just looks
customization
weird.
Actually works. We want to know more about our take on the Second World War.
I want to see
So
some
today,
full-on
we'll show you
gameplay.
more gameplay,
Ooh.
and this is the deepest and
Oh,
most
look at
immersive
that.
Battlefield yet.
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield.
Wow. So you can do some GTA shit in there.
And
That's
our
cool.
renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So,
Holy shit.
well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore.
Damn, that's like some Star Wars,
as they rip through those buildings.
Force and
You
Least
will
type,
now be able
type deal
to
damage.
customize your soldiers,
That's
your
awesome.
vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever.
Oh my god. There was no women back then.
Real
Ah.
relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story, over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something
Yeah,
new to
see
this
what I
tomorrow.
say.
So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all
Oh, that's
go
like a
on
3D
an
image.
expanding
Cool.
journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no
Yep.
premium pass.
Yeah. Free DLC packs. No loot boxes. No paid DLC loot box bullshit
And
going
as
on.
part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Oh, jeez. Battle Royale's coming to Battlefield. Why?
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield.
Ah.
So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played.
I was kind of hoping that rumor was not true. Just stick to the regular Battlefield
More
thing.
about that later this year.
So with that,
Eh.
it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
Oh, hi. So, full-on in-game footage. So this is going to be a full-on multiplayer game. Awesome. Or is... Actually, this is looking a lot more cinematic. So I don't think this is a multiplayer game. This is campaign mode. This is, once again, yes, this is campaign mode. Yep. This trailer is looking choppy as shit, man. Yeah, the big maps. Oh, that World War II. Kamikaze. And that guy got fucked by that engine.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Sus!
I like I really like Battlefield 1 when they had the based on true life stories. I loved that. It was that was great when they did that stuff. It was very impactful. It drew you in. It actually said, or it told a story based on, you know, real life shit. That was cool. Looking forward to that in Battlefield 5. Royale mode, probably not so much. In all honesty, I think Call of Duty can do a Battle Royale mode better than Battlefield 5. I don't think that the Frostbite engine... I don't think it'll feel right for a Battle Royale. They use that shot literally on every freaking FIFA game. The hell? Ole, 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 ole. Ba, 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 ba.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies.
Oh, what? Looking
The
so
world's
damn
biggest
choppy.
league
Hold on a sec.
joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer
No skip
and LA's
frames.
own
No
Vince
nothing.
Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer.
Wait,
And I really
Buffy
love the trailer
says
because it
second.
captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life.
Everything's looking smooth. Just
Lena's
looks
gonna tell you a little bit
fucking choppy for some reason.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game.
Eh.
It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise.
So now there's an esports version of it for FIFA.
Time, and we are thrilled that it's here. And that's why
Thrilled, huh?
we're bringing the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club
Yep.
will chase this trophy.
Esports
in career
mode.
Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that along with all our other Ultimate Team features.
That's
later.
awesome. I would love to see like Fight Night come back and do that. Oh man, I want a new Fight Night. Yes. Boxing
And this
game.
year we're giving you the
That'd be
tools
cool.
to control the pitch in every moment.
UFC
From the
shit the bed on the
tactical
last
approach
one.
to the match to each technical
And it does
touch.
not work that
And we know
UFC has never
how
worked good
passionate
online.
you are about gameplay,
A
so we worked
boxing
hard
Fight
to
Night,
shape
that would
and
be
refine our vision
ooh.
for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros.
Meh.
And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year.
I mean, if you into FIFA, you into football,
the
then
game
yeah,
on
okay,
hands-on sessions
that's
this week.
that's
And
cool.
Also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th.
All
And
right.
that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause.
Look at
and
this trophy.
Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal.
Look at it.
You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World
Whoop,
Cup.
whoop.
And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the World
I like
Cup
all
moving
these
forward
little
to FIFA 18.
GIF images
As
that
you
they
can
have running in the
imagine,
background.
All of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch. But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first World Cup victory. Or
He was thinking
you can write
PS1.
your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country like mine, Iceland. Who would
Wow,
have thought
Iceland,
that a
huh.
nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify? And you can feel their excitement.
That's pretty cool. Seeing the crowd reacting and everything, and like seeing the whole crowd doing that.
Apologies to any
That's
England
pretty cool.
fans in the room, that might still sting. And Lena isn't the only one who's excited. FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far.
No
But
idea
we
what
don't
they were
wanna stop
referencing
We
there,
wanna
sure.
invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that
There's
for
a
a limited
demo.
time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access.
That's
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can
cool.
Download and play the entire game right now for free.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give it a try. It's a good way of
To
selling
kick
it.
off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Ravistan!
And the ring a ting ting and a ding ding ding. The song a ring a ting ting and a ding ding ding.
Good morning.
Something like that.
EA Sports.
Burning.
FIFA 19. You know, the
Like an afternoon
FIFA
for me.
community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all.
Now you're going to go into
We've got
Madden?
so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription.
Yeah.
As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has
This is
never
going
been
into
easier.
EA Access.
And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms.
So you're
But
selling
for
out with mobile
everyone,
gaming?
It's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime.
Cross-platform
So
play.
this week we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices.
No.
that you can try out for yourselves.
No.
Now, it's
No,
not
no, no,
quite
no.
ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future.
All I've heard is that does
The
not
second
work.
part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number
That's not-
of years
that's not
ago,
good
and many
news.
millions of you have
That's a
signed
big
up
red flag.
and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere.
Why would
So
you guys
three
do
things you need
that?
to know about it. Origin Access Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade. Then
That'll look really good.
Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And
Yeah.
there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Have a great one. Ah, man, streaming games. I don't know. I really need to try out PlayStation Now just to give it a try. There is a free trial. I never activated it because all I've heard is that how bad it is. And now, Batman. Mass Effect. The hell was that Batman in there? What? EA don't have no Batman games. Huh. Dragon Age. We're going over to Anthem. What the hell is that Batman game?
Hey everybody,
Huh.
what's up? So
That's
I'm
WB
here
that has
sitting
Batman.
inside the crowded EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince
Oh.
Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you
That
feeling
looks like the whole
today?
Respawn team.
Feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new.
Zampella.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be. And we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses?
Oh, shit.
The internet is going wild.
Single player Star Wars.
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh!
So it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
It's okay. That's Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Well, it takes place during the Dark Times.
Right.
I'm trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay. All right. Between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's going to just be
Oh
all
man.
serious?
It's amazing.
All right. So I think people are now anxiously want to know like when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
They're not even nowhere near close.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be
Single
amped
player
up,
Star Wars
and,
game.
hopefully
I
we'll
like
hear
it.
More from you, maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
That was the redesigned one.
It was great to see you. Thanks for
That was
stopping by
almost
the show
canceled.
today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Battlefront 2 Han Solo Season. We have a DLC pack that makes Han Solo look like the new movie.
Work at DICE in
Check it out.
on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so
Hi,
much
guys.
for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So
Oh.
instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently
I've never
Han
even
Solo
seen that.
season with
Yeah.
content from
What'd
the
I say?
movie coming
Han
next
Solo.
week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system.
Oh, they got the new guy's
which will
face in
allow
there.
you to team
Yeah.
up
No.
much easier and play with
I
your
don't like
friends.
that.
We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused
Wow.
around dogfighting with your hero ships.
What?
And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships.
Oh, so it's
That's not
conquest
all.
mode.
We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Ah, good stuff. Gives everybody something to be
It's only
excited about.
fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront.
Cool.
So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous.
Yeah.
And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We finally get the
Finally
Obi.
making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Hey, Anakin. Nice. Trying to make that a little
The
bit
team
brighter.
at home is
If it's gonna work.
extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for
So
playing
after
the
they
game,
fucked it up that
providing us
badly,
with your feedback, talking to us together.
now they're getting like
we'll make
another
this
year to work on it.
the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you. May the force be with you, and enjoy the rest
They're
of E3.
they're pulling the Rainbow Six Siege with it, pretty much. Like R6 Siege was a turd of a game when it launched. Now it's actually really cool, really fun. There's a whole big ass player base. Oh, hey, it's little dude. I don't think I tried to finish the first game. I couldn't figure out how to finish the first game, so I kind of gave up on it. What? Little dude severs his cord, and then now he's... Oh, Yarny. That's what his name. How do you end up on a ship? I don't think I finished the first game, because I not see anything even close to that. Oh, this guy again.
It's really good to see you.
Hey. He was so nervous the first time he was up on stage.
To symbolize love and the bonds between people.
That was a swing mechanic, okay.
We tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But
There's a
when things
spark?
are at their darkest,
I did not play through that full
and
game.
you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled.
Oh, he's got a little girlfriend. Whoa, that is not safe for work.
So welcome to Unravel 2.
Okay.
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone.
Full-on
Or you
co-op.
can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always
Alright.
two characters there.
I was gonna say like a
sharing
way
one
out, but
heart
nope.
and
You can
working
actually play it
together to
solo.
get through this adventure.
So how would you
This
do it
game-
solo? Like,
It's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier
Huh.
and more challenging, but above all,
Co-op AI?
it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy success.
it's not so damn depressing.
I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood.
Michael, please report to the stage.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
So you can play. Like co-op with yourself. Oh, oh,
There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more
That's not co-op,
fast-paced
that's single
segments
player.
of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments, places that were like fun and exciting.
That's a single player game right there. That's not a co-op game.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between
Working
you
together
to overcome any
forever.
obstacle that you come across.
Okay.
So I guess I'll jump in at this.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip there.
That's a fun soundtrack.
Playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you. There you go.
All right, but that looks like Yarny's dick is connected to the other little person's. Yeah. Swinging dick to dick. Tip to tip.
Got it? Oh, very nice.
We practiced this for so long.
Oh, sweet. Well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. I'll sneak up here. Okay, your turn. Yeah, look at me. There you go. Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
You can wall bounce, huh?
All right. I'll pull you up. There you go.
Grab onto me, dick. Come up with me.
Now we can breathe again. Yeah, finally. Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
Kids' version of A Way Out. That's pretty much what we're seeing there. It's a kiddie version of A Way Out. It's not bad.
I really hope you like
Except
it.
for you can actually play it solo.
And, before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort on so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
Don't you cry. No crying on stage. Yeah, we just saw that. We just saw this trailer. You just played this trailer. Now with 100% more. Yeah. I don't know if they really needed to show this trailer since we just watched the gameplay of it. It looks decent. I'll say that the game looks decent. Could definitely be some fun. The first one had some pretty good puzzles in it. Took me a second to figure out what the hell I was doing in a couple of those puzzles, and then afterwards you're like, oh, that was kind of cool. So we'll see. I really don't know if I'm actually gonna play that or not, because the only reason why I played the first one is because it was in EA Access.
The brilliant team at Coldwood, the game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing
Would love to
job.
see
It's
EA
clear
Access come over to
that they have
PlayStation.
a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So thank you, Martin.
That's
and
cool.
Thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight. And
Oh boy. Oh boy.
we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something.
That was a really good game.
And you
Like
all
that.
loved
It was good story.
We saw over 2 million players.
Awesome cinematics.
And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team
There's gonna be a way
are
out too.
expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like
Oh,
this
excuse me.
drive
There's
our
gonna be a
industry,
new
and
game.
it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams. Which leads us to our next EA
Nothing
Originals
announced.
title
Oh,
from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
you got this. Take a breather.
Thank you. We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story.
A for effort,
even though that it takes place in
but
a fantastic setting.
you're not showing any of the game.
In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders,
We should
friends,
already be
and
experiencing
families
it right
those
now.
who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience.
That's a day and
can do
night
so.
cycle.
But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately,
What do you do in the
goal is to
game?
bring all those emotions into balance. Some need to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
That was a prime example why I always say do not promote or do not try and sell the game. Only promote it. If the game is good, it will sell itself.
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son.
Okay.
I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble for you.
So it's a little bit of a platformer mixed with puzzles or something. Like, I still don't. Oh no. Oh, this was rough. This game, well, NBA Live, whatever the hell it was, EA's basketball game looked great. It played pretty good. Story mode was kind of. That's what draws me in the most. That looks literally like the last game. There's nothing new to it. I would love to see EA come out with like a street balling game. Like they're kind of already halfway doing it with it. You get up there so far, you got a big ass chain on, you got your hat, you know, your premium looking hat, maybe customized shoes. You gotta get your skills up to being a badass and make yourself look like a badass. Like that would be a really cool basketball game.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv.
Now we're going into Madden and the esports Madden stuff.
It's a big night for Young Kiv. He's been stuck at the quarterfinals. And here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish.
They're trying to sell him as the underdog so badly, and he just, I don't know.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have a incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Touchdown, Kev. He throws it high, and young Kev is gonna be your champion. Can I play you again? You wanna get smacked again on TV?
Okay, that's what. Yeah. The underdog, and he's sounds like he's a little bit of stuck up, maybe. I don't know. Don't know him. Kind of got that vibe around.
You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kiv, y'all. Give it up.
Man, all these championship belts. I don't see a damn UFC or a fight night game with anything like it. They give out trophies in FIFA and Madden.
I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm, so then I picked
And
up Madden,
basketball.
and at first, I was really bad.
Well,
I was
ring
going
and basketball,
online,
but
I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision.
No.
at the
They
same
do have a
time as
trophy
my
in back.
graduation.
Wow. Okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's #1. #2, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to the tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever, but I'm not going to
Totally
bore you
lit.
guys. We're going to go out. I'm
Lit up
gonna
like a Christmas
belt,
tree.
Round 2. So we're out. Have a good day.
So
worked your whole life to get to moments like these.
But he just got to hold the belt for a minute, and then he took it back away from him. He got the photo op and the stage presence, and then they took the belt away from him.
All just to get to this place.
Is that like a career mode?
Told legends are born. You fall so you can rise. And you rise so that you can truly see. See that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all. But about all the moments that got you here.
If they want to do a career mode, that's like a movie or something. I know that they already tried to do that, but well, actually, they did do it.
You were in their position. Would you let the moment define you? Or will you define the moment?
Yeah, and then the game just throws it out of your hands, so you can't actually catch it. I don't know if that was career mode or regular. That was just a.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
All right, now we're actually going to see a match or a game.
First look at a brand new mobile game in a live
Mobile
head-to-head match.
What?
Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination. Unit automatically moves.
No.
To destroy the opponent's base,
No.
this giant nuclear missile in the center of the
What kind of bullshit is
Control
this?
the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win.
Are you fucking serious?
Michael? Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there.
Why is there a mobile game on main stage? Just nah. That's just no.
Fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me.
I don't give a shit.
Nick at Night.
Fucking
Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get.
Look how stupid that looks. They're sitting there with little mini ass cell phones up on main stage with giant ass screens behind them playing a dumbass mobile game like that. Come on now.
Excited for this. The players are
What?
loading in, and we are ready to
the match. Here we go.
Off as the players' bases have been deployed, and the action begins like any.
Holy shit. Yeah, they're going to make us sit through this.
Nothing too crazy yet.
Why? Just why? If I ever get emotes on Twitch, I think that might just be an emote that I'll make. Just why?
That in control is going from the top side, also very
Are you
important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with
We could have a new fight night on screen right now.
Anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use
And yet we get
will have
this.
a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Nick at Night with some attack bikes.
Look at this stupid shit.
There he is.
And in control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as
This looks like a Windows 98 game. That's what this looks like. EA, you've officially pissed me off with that one.
the most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right. And in
I
control,
w-
making a lot of progress to that far right
I was
side.
a little bit weary when the indie studio game was on screen. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, yeah, some people are gonna like that. It's like a platforming game. This is just bullshit.
There it is. Putting some flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those
Who
infantry.
cares?
And in control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces.
Oh my god, this is rough.
That missile passing way now.
Oh,
Both
there it is.
zone, two
Oh,
zones.
my.
He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point
I need a
towards
drink.
In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course.
We could have a full-on Battlefield 5 multiplayer match going on right now.
As In Control begins to secure
This is actually worse than the celebrities, the pros versus Joes bullshit that they usually do. This is worse than that.
Missile is very, very close to firing.
Like,
Let's
are
see
you?
what's gonna happen.
with another turret. In Control flanks. He takes the top. That missile. Fires.
Oh my god! Woo! It was a missile.
Out here as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery force is doing a great job.
Oh yeah, they are controlling every aspect of every few inches of the screen that they have at their disposal, and tapping like their life depends on it, and swiping like they're. Man,
more of them on the field.
come on.
Spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control.
This is like that moment when Halo Wars comes on the Microsoft press conference and the conference loses like 300-400 viewers. This is that moment right now.
Meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from
I don't know if you can. 156,000 people are watching a damn mobile game.
see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
How long is this gonna last? Like how long?
Get close to firing with 3 zones in control for Nick and Knight.
Oh my god.
Things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In
I would have even taken Battlefield or Battlefront 2 Han Solo DLC looking stuff over top of this, man.
We'll have control. The Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Night's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of
There he
In
is.
Control.
Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
Oh, boy.
So just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first.
And somebody blew somebody up, and it was all over.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold
This missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be
That's
stolen
80%.
at any point.
Where is it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it, Max.
There it is.
Gonna take it. Defeating Nick at
Holy fuck! There's.
That was epic. Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was
Thank you
awesome.
so
We saw a
much.
little bit of everything right there.
Perfect. Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
You know where those two guys got their start with mobile gaming? Slacking off on their
Gentlemen, What
jobs.
you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
Oh, I just don't give two shit.
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control
Please,
of their armies
don't show me a
in
PC
quick,
version of it or
competitive
something.
Head-to-head matches that are fueled
Don't
by
you show me
skill
something
and
like that.
strategy.
I can't.
Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game. and we
Well, I
can't
bet
wait
they
for more.
have.
Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
Oh, it's yeah. Ew. Okay. Maybe cool cinema. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. I love how they spend so much money on making a CGI trailer for a game that literally has block graphics. In your imagination, you can do all of this crazy shit. But on your mobile phone screen, they will be 3 pixels, a block, and a couple buttons to tap on. Oh boy. I mean, hell, I played, not Flappy Birds, what is it called? Angry Birds. I play a hell of a lot of Angry Birds, but that's because the game actually has some physics to it. And I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. This is
Command and Conquer for a new generation.
oh boy.
Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things.
No,
I am
fight
blessed
night.
to be able to work with some of the most creative
No.
people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing
Man.
entertainment. And what I can say
No
about
Dragon
all of
Age,
those
no
teams,
fight night.
and what I can say about us is that we are always trying
No
to
Dead
learn
Space.
and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through.
10 you're
First,
gonna see.
that at the
What?
very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. That no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play.
The cross-platform play with PC is
Every
out of the
moment
question
you
because they hacked the
invest,
shit
you know
out of
that
it.
You put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
And no loot boxes.
And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your
Hallelujah!
life.
Pass the grind. Okay, I don't care for
so,
grind
as
as
we
much
think
anymore because there's
through
so many
all
damn
the things
games.
that
You ain't
we're
got
trying
time
to
for
do,
it.
Know that
Just
we
let me
wanna
have
be
fun.
better, and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound.
We all come together.
Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we
Doing challenges to unlock in-game. Wait, that's Ubisoft.
to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive
Okay,
world.
charity work. I'm down.
A
I'm
world
behind
where
that. That's.
representation
I don't care to
and
do it, but
equality
I'm down with anybody that
are
does
not
it.
something we strive for.
That's good.
They are the standards.
Goodness.
And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank
some
you
good
for your
stuff.
support.
Yeah.
Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games.
Come
Thanks for being with us,
together.
and thanks for the incredible
Right.
privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anthem. Yes. Okay.
The gods
Game engine.
vanished
Really?
and left our world in chaos. Creating, altering,
Ooh.
destroying.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
The anthem is all that remains.
And nobody will kneel. Turn it on. I just made that joke.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
Just like Destiny. Yes. You look down, you can fly there. You look up, you can fly there.
Something is out there. It wants to destroy us all.
Go into the tube like Mario. Oh, I hear, yeah. Where is God? Oh, I got my ass beat. Uh-oh. Ooh. There's fucking... Oh, yeah. Yes. Humans versus giants. I love it. I love it. Gotta figure out how to beat the shit out of a giant ass. Yes. That's great. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Sign me up for. Oh no, there's chairs. Oh no, they're gonna talk all about it instead of showing more of it.
Still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans.
Q&A.
So we're gonna do something a little bit different for the rest of the show.
Can we just do a
We're gonna
BioWare
take
Q&A?
deep dive into Anthem. So I'm gonna bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm
Casey?
welcome to Casey Hudson,
Yeah!
Sarah, and Kathleen Rutzard. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to
The dude
show
right
us.
there.
It's gonna be
Sitting
very
right next
exciting.
to
Casey, we're gonna
Andrea.
Go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare
Yes.
way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Little bit.
you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making
Great to have you back.
games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, and a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do
Drop
that as
in,
well.
drop out
So that's
co-op.
really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different. And I
Cool.
think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories
Yeah,
from
'cause
BioWare. But
MMOs are not
I
my
think
thing.
We're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same area.
Multiple people make
Now,
the
you could build
story.
a solution to that.
Takes
but
you out
have
of the
to
story.
Really build it into the core of the game, and that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together.
One
Everyone
giant
who's playing
server
Anthem
with a
at-
whole
at
bunch of
any moment
players
is
in that
seeing the
world.
same thing.
I don't
And this is
know.
what we
That's
mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission,
Let me-
I come back
let me do a
to
closed
base at
lobby.
Fort Tarsus. And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters.
It's Destiny.
I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes.
Except for Destiny, you could actually
And
do the
by
missions
doing it
on
this
your
way,
own.
We're able to combine that impact and agency of a single player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be
Like
anything.
Destiny.
A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that
I have mixed
we're
feelings
creating
about this
something
right
new and
now, which
mysterious for
means
players to discover.
everybody's
So
either loving
at
this
the
or hating
heart
it.
Of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, you know,
Oh,
we've
that
seen all
looks
these different
good.
creatures, and Mark, you mentioned
That looks
the
really
storms.
good. It's just, I don't know. Some of these ideas are a little.
Game like from scratch.
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare.
Yeah.
You know, and then really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff. And what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world.
Right.
And
Yep.
then
The universe
from there,
of
we
it.
can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing.
It's an MMO, but it's
whether
not.
The storms,
It's Destiny.
seasons,
It's Destiny.
And,
It's
yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for
It's pretty
everyone.
much.
And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the
I
moving
know.
parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
You're playing as yourself,
So you
I
are
hope.
a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exo suits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of Creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have
Iron Man
unique
suit.
abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor.
That is your classes.
And finally, the Storm.
Like Destiny.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage it, or the
Okay,
javelins that
so you can
might
actually
use.
freely
So
switch
really what
between
this allows us
classes, which
to
is
do
cool.
We built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things, really designed for up-close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus
like
is
it.
heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in
It
big
is the
weapons that
tank.
let them devastate the battlefield.
Oh, it's the tank of the game.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual
Yeah.
geometry of the
And
suit
7
itself.
armor.
We want teams
Yes.
to be able to do this as well. And because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you.
No loot boxes.
So no loot boxes.
EA's
no ability to
getting
pay
rid of
for
loot boxes, as I've been saying for the last like 4 or 5 months, and everybody's, no, there's loot boxes in it.
But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, the fun of teaming up as a team of
I like to
superheroes
play
and working
solo.
together.
I like to lone wolf
you
my
wanna
shit.
get a few people together of different classes. So
Man.
I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. If we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery.
Because people
being really
fuck
strong,
around missions,
in
and then
melee
you don't
combat.
get the mission
and then
done.
Here you've got the ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special
Like
abilities and
people,
stuff like that.
people
What
ruin
I love
co-op
is
unless you
don't just
play
run
with
around, you're
certain
swimming and
people.
flying as well.
So it's interesting because at the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want
Like
to make
what I
sure
thought
that,
Andromeda was
that
gonna
playing
be.
with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if you
All
do it
right,
with 4 people.
now we're
And
talking.
we've really
Cool.
tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of
You
thing.
can do
So I really
co-op
hope
if you
that
want to,
everyone at
but
least gives
it's
co-op
full
a
on
try.
single player. I like that.
That's good to know.
That's
if you wanna
okay.
Roll solo,
You got me.
can, but
You got me
it's
back
a
into it.
little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay? Yeah? You guys-
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's
So,
it.
Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and
All right, let's
roll
see it.
gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Let's see this gameplay. Let's see if the game can sell itself off to everyone. Because so far it's done that. They aren't selling the game, they're promoting the game. It means they have confidence in the product. Run of Frostbite, that's why it looks good.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Oh, that frame rate is... Must be early CGI. That's cool, CGI cutscene. Man, that frame rate is buggy. I don't know if it's it might just be the live stream though.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Right. Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
Look at all the wyverns! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly.
Wyverns that's the dragon. Oh, okay. The giants ain't quite as big as what I was thinking. Into the wow, that looks good. Those graphics look impressive right there. Fuck blowing them up. I'm just gonna run through.
There's a shaker relic. Wait,
Kind of liking that
something's
Iron
off.
Man class.
Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
This looks like Destiny, just on a very, very big scale, like map-wise. I'll say that right now. Like, if you like Destiny, you're gonna fall in love with this game.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast.
I really don't. I don't know. I'm not in love with this game as much as I was hoping I was gonna be, because I was really hoping for something like a Mass
Disaster
Effect.
averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
This just feels like you're gonna become OP as all hell.
Whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Okay, the big reveal of the big ass
On the
monster
plus
that
side,
you're gonna
this
defeat.
definitely counts toward hazard pay.
The
If you
shock
follow
and awe
this acid
moment.
gunk leading down, follow it, and we should find the source.
Not quite as big as I was hoping. Yeah. Oh, jeez. He had like little legs and everything. Ew. Okay, so there's bugs in the game. Not like Gears and Destiny thrown together. I don't know.
I'm so hyped, you guys.
Yep, and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play,
Man.
check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So
All
mark
right.
your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets.
Till
Thank you
22.
once again to Casey and the entire
There's another
Flyover
games coming out
team.
that
I know you guys had that
day
awesome
also.
theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right,
Give
see
it
you
up
there.
for Casey Hudson,
Thank you.
everybody. I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a bunny
Maybe.
in Unravel 2, which is also available
Again,
today.
don't really
Plus,
care.
You can take on your friends in Command and Conquer Rivals starting
Definitely don't
today
care.
as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's
Me.
out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything?
The trials maybe.
You're like,
do.
I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So, I want to let you guys know
You're like,
that
eh.
the stream's going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin.
Yeah.
I'm going to head
I
outside and
don't
check out
care.
the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
All right, so Anthem is a little. I was kind of hoping for something more Mass Effect-ish, because Mass Effect has you know, like Andromeda really dropped the ball, so I was kind of hoping like a rebirth of Mass Effect. We're getting Destiny mixed with maybe like a Gears of War-ish, I guess, like Gears of War style monsters mixed with Destiny's universe. full co-op and everything. Like, that is literally just Destiny. I would have rather seen them try and tackle.
Hi guys, my name is
Okay,
Boy.
yeah.
Welcome back to the stream. Now,
I'm done.
FIFA 19 was exciting.
Let me kick out my light.
For the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams: England, Mexico, Germany, and the USA, and decide.
All right, so pretty much, I would have rather seen them tackle.
Republic of Ireland International, David Myler. How you doing, buddy?
Oh God, this guy is talking so much in the background.
Right now, I know you didn't qualify for the World Cup with Ireland, but how have you been enjoying?
I've loved it so far.
Don't listen to those guys over there. These guys are joking.
I know.
Okay,
Don't worry about Mexico.
I don't think.
I don't think you'll be getting far. I don't think you'll be getting far.
But how have you been enjoying the World Cup mode so far?
No, I've really enjoyed it. I think what they've done is.
So, is there like full on? Oh, I'm switching over to YouTube off screen here. Is there Anthem trailer 2018? Anthem game minutes. So it's not up on YouTube just yet. New footage. E3. So I might actually do maybe video instead of doing it like I don't know, maybe the YouTube channel will get resurrected. I have a feeling I might start doing Let's Talk videos instead of doing Let's Talk Live, just because I don't know, it's doing a live show like this. I don't think people are. You'd rather see a video of me talking about stuff than watching me talk about it live, and also this takes a lot of work. So, I think I'm going to live stream the rest. Yeah, I'll probably end up live streaming the rest of the events and everything. But after this, I think the YouTube channel is going to get horrible. YouTube channel. I'm not seeing the gameplay still up and around. So, my phones are for some reason. But yeah. Anthem. As I said, I'm a little more on the less hype side, tell the truth, after seeing that. It looks good. It looks promising. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's just not quite what I was envisioning for Anthem. Really hoping to have something of a kind of a single player experience with maybe a little bit of co-op in there. Something that would bring together the two in another way that's never been done before. What they're doing there with Anthem, we've definitely seen before. You know, we've played that already. We've been there. We've done that as a So am I hyped for Anthem? Yes. Am I less hyped for Anthem than I was before? Do I expect it to be really cool and have a very good story? Absolutely. But do I expect there to be people that take the game way too serious and guilds and this and that? Kind of like what happened on Destiny? Absolutely also. I don't know. I was kind of looking for something else. And not that, like I said, not that version. The mobile game, that should not be on stage. I was really hoping for maybe or maybe even like a new Def Jam game, you know, them trying to resurrect that franchise. Bring out something that we used to have back in the day. That was, you know, nothing of that. No Need for Speed, which is kind of weird. Usually that's a big one at EA's stuff. Them telling everybody that Battlefront 2 is changed up is probably pretty good, because now maybe we'll actually have some people on. The lobbies were starting to kind of get a little bit stale. As I said, Rainbow Six Siege had the same problem. It had a very rough launch. Really, really bad online and everything. Actually, I do have a few trailers I want to go over for. You know what? I'll save that for a YouTube video. Like I said, I think I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos again because not because business wise it's good, but just because I'd like to do talking points and I like to get information out there. It's just, or maybe I do Let's Talk videos. I put them on because YouTube has so many problems. Maybe I think that's probably the better. Put the videos on the Twitch. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for now. That's a 2-hour stream right there. I have to get stuff resettled and everything. That's all we got for today for press conferences. Let me just double check here. Yeah, EA's the only one that we had today, and I don't think there's really too much going on. If there's any other trailers or anything that drops today, then I'll make videos on those and do them up and put them onto Twitch later on. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. For now. I'm maybe be back later on tonight with gameplay actually this time instead of anything Let's Talk related. We'll see. I've been really wanting to play some more Dark Souls on stream, and Vampire, whatever you want to call it. That one definitely need to run to for that. So yeah, gameplay later on tonight possibly. You know what? In all honesty, it will probably be live consoles. If I can stay. That's been the problem. I have a really bad sleep schedule right now, and it is biting me. This happens like 1 week out of it. Anyways, you probably don't care about that. But yeah, live console stream probably coming up later on tonight. If I'm not playing Dark Souls or Vampire, maybe I'll play some Dragon Ball. Maybe I'll play all three. Maybe I won't do a stream at all. I do have a lot of YouTube work I gotta do, and I also need to get up some old archived streams up on to the Twitch channel. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of archived streams that are gonna be popping up on the Twitch. Anyways, I think that's gonna be doing it for me. Social media stuff up top and down below. There's links underneath the video player. If you hit that follow button and I am not streaming, then and you're watching a VOD, next time I have the microphone on, I'll give you a proper little shout outs and everything. And hopefully you'll end up seeing the follow or notification on the video, even if it's broadcast or VOD. I don't know how that actually works. I think it only works if I am live. So anyways, that's all from me. I will be back soon, and once again, thanks for anybody who comes through and starts watching the live streams. It means a lot. I'm also 29 follows away from no. I am 19 follows away from being on the checklist for affiliates. So hopefully, if I do some more gameplay stuff, make the Let's Talk videos instead of doing it live, then yeah, hopefully we can get the follower count up and maybe get some viewership and get. I feel like I should be, but then again, I've heard other people that are in my same boat, and we're all pretty much just chugging along. We're not giving up. Hopefully, there's silver line. And not just a truck. All right. Yeah, I'll be back. Maybe later on tonight. Either that or definitely tomorrow with more E3 live stream stuff. So, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you soon.